dance to this music all night.
Oh, you like this?
Smooth, very smooth. I
You know
like
what I'm
it.
saying? Hey, man. Y'all see it. It's on the Roxxx, man. Back in your face. It's been a while, man. We
It has been a
these.
while.
It's been like 2.5 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
The boys was on hiatus.
Oh yeah.
Much needed break though.
Oh yeah. We always got to take a break. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what it is.
Work hard, play hard.
Always. It's Mr. D's with a bitch on her knees. You know what I'm saying?
And that boy OTR Goose
Yeah.
back in the building.
Hey.
All night.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? And we got a very, very, very special guest in the building.
Lordy
You know,
me.
you know what I'm saying? Hey, tell the people who we got with us one time, man.
You've got Andrew Lombardo.
Ooh.
Mr. Lombardo
You know what I'm saying?
in the building.
Direct from Rock Thrill, South Carolina.
Wait, say that again. Direct from where?
Direct from Rock Thrill, South Carolina.
That boy he got a one-way ticket, you know what I'm saying? Straight out of Rock Thrill.
Rock
man.
Thrill, damn it. My man said that proudly. You know, the first time I met this guy, he said that, man. I
Yeah.
fell out. I was like, Rock Thrill? What the Rock Thrill?
Which is crazy,
Well,
bro.
that's the joke because there is no thrill in rock.
Yeah, let's get straight into that, bro.
Yeah, let's get straight to it.
How you met this man? Yeah, it's
flicking?
Yeah, I don't know. It's wigging out, bro. The stream is good though. The stream is active.
Yeah, we good. Shout that out. I was just making sure.
Yeah, no, I was telling you earlier, I don't think you even heard me when I was saying.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, man, listen, bro. You know we be moving around and
Yeah.
doing so much shit, unplugging and replugging.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get back, bro, and shit just don't work like it did when we left.
Yeah,
but we ain't
man.
got time to diagnose it when we about to get into it with my boy. You know
That's
what I mean?
facts.
So
That's
it
facts.
is what it is. But
as you
yeah.
were saying, tell the people how I met this guy.
Yeah, bro. This
All right.
is a crazy story about
Crazy story, right? So I'm out with the homeboy Murph. Shout out that boy Eddie Murph. You know?
Yo, Eddie Murph, bro. He don't even come outside no
Yeah,
more.
he done went
Yeah, all
underground.
he
you
do
know
is,
what I'm saying?
hey, yo, Murph, if you see this, bro, we miss you, dog.
Hey, if you need
Blink
help,
twice.
yeah, if I say you need help, blink twice, my boy. So yeah, his homeboy JoJo was in town. You know what I'm saying? So we went to the Hive over there off College. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
whole complex.
Yeah.
And we was coming out
In the alleyway.
in the alleyway, right?
Yeah.
We came out in the alleyway, man. And I'm walking, and we drunk, topping it up and shit.
Naturally.
I see this guy right here, man. I was like, hold up, bro.
All G'd out like he is right now.
He had on like the blue joint and these shoes that were black and they had like rhinestones
Yeah,
or something
let's
all
look at
over them. You know what I'm
those.
saying? Them
Let's
shits
look
was
at
just
those.
blinging. You know what I'm saying? I said, hold up, man. What's going on? This is pimp right here. And we were chopping it up, man. He's like, yeah, I'm pimping them. You know what I'm saying?
Just agreeing with whatever you say.
I said, yes, Lord. He
Lombardo
said, thank
been
you,
pimping.
Jesus.
Well, you'll get some history on that in a minute too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
So anyway, fast forward to this moment here, bruh. I'm scrolling on the gram,
Mm-hmm.
and WNCN, I think that's the station. They put a
Yep.
post up about how Charlotte was viewed as one of the most boring cities in America.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's big cap. But anyway, his name was at the top comment. You know how you scroll and you see like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
comment.
yeah,
His name.
yeah.
I was like, hold up, bruh. I looked at the thumbnail. I was like, hold up, man. Ain't that the homie right there, man? Went to the profile. I hit him up in the.
This
in
is
the
like
DM.
what, a year later?
No, this was like, bro. It's been like 4 years.
4 years.
4 years?
4
That
years,
was
bro.
pre-COVID, I believe.
Yeah. No, it was right after COVID.
was it right after?
Right after, yeah. It was.
I
This
know
was
it's been a
2021.
minute, but I didn't think it was that long.
Yeah, this was 2021,
Okay,
bro.
alright,
I just
alright.
randomly see his name at the
Yeah.
top of the post, and I
4
hit him
years
up.
later.
Yeah, and I went and found that video. I took a video on Snap, you know what I'm saying? Of that,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then I
yeah.
sent it to him. I was like, bro, this is you. It's got to be you. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, that's me. You know what I'm saying?
We're having
I was
fun.
like, oh, shit. I was like, bro, you got to come through and chop it up because his whole vibe was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
We were having fun, that's
Yeah,
for sure.
man. But
Yeah, I
like,
was just coming out of QC Social Lounge.
yeah.
It's like 1:30 or so.
Yeah, man. That was a good night, man.
It was fun.
Yeah,
It was
man.
really fun. I enjoyed it.
Hell yeah, man. So tell the people. I've noticed you're really big into like the EDM house music scenes.
Yeah.
Chop it
yeah.
about that, man.
Oh my gosh, what a story. I didn't know anything about EDM in 2009.
Okay.
2010, I started going out a little bit to Uptown. And before then, the first 7 years before that, I was a country music fan.
Okay.
And I hated country music before that. So that's a whole nother story in another day.
I say that's your homie right there, bro.
I got tricked into country music, which I love, and I still do.
You got tricked
But
into it.
I got tricked into it.
I think everybody did.
Yeah.
Everybody does. Yo,
Okay.
everybody gets tricked into it, but it's still good. But it's bad.
I
It's
was
so good. It's so bad it's good.
I was
That's
listening
funny.
to Mary Chapin Carpenter songs.
Who?
Yeah, Mary Chapin Carpenter, and she does ballads. So I thought she was related to Harry Chapin from the 60s.
Okay.
So I went to a radio, a record store, cassettes and all that, and so I couldn't find her music. So I went to the cash register girl and I said, "Where's Mary Chapin Carpenter?" She said, "She's in the country music." And I went, "No, I hate country music." She goes, "Well, you're in trouble." So I went and got her stuff, and one thing led to another, and one thing led to another. And just a couple weeks ago, I saw Shania Twain live down in Fort Lauderdale. So I'm still
Okay,
with
shout
her.
that out.
But
I
anyway,
remember back in the 90s, man, Shania Twain had us in a chokehold, boy. She was looking extra delicious, you know
I'll
what I'm
tell you
saying?
what, for 60, she's
How old is she now?
60.
Damn.
And beautiful. But she did have 6 or 7 years where she lost her voice.
Oh, wow.
So she had to recover from all that.
Yeah, she used to be singing them tunes for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's still good. So anyway, I started going uptown to the Epicenter, and I'm going up to the Dueling Banjos place at the very top. On
Okay,
the third
okay.
level. But when I'd come down to the second floor, there was this music coming out of this club. It was Club Suite.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, that was my spot right there.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I went- and I-
Epicenter?
and I-
Yeah, Epicenter.
and
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
walk by, and then I went, I sort of like that music. So one day I just walked in, and I just fell in love with everything.
Yeah.
So I just started going to Suite all the time. And then that thing led to another, and I met some DJs, and I was going to Club Dharma and Casbah. What else? Those were the three big ones. Butter and
Butter. I know Butter. I
Butter
went
was
to
there.
Butter. I went to Butter before. Yeah.
And so I just started going to all of these clubs. I met all of these DJs, and I just fell in love with the music. So that was like 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
2012, I had a friend that said, have you heard about EDC, Electric Daisy Carnival in Vegas? And I went, what are you talking about? So I went out and saw the videos, and it was like, this is so dope. I got to go.
Yeah.
I literally got the ticket and a plane ride the next day, went out in June of 2012 to EDC. That was a year that on the second night, the stage fell down because of the wind. And that's where they ended up moving the dates because it was too windy. So now it's back in May.
Okay.
But I fell in love with it. It was like 5 or 6 different stages, all the different types of music, all of the different genre. And I was like a little kid just absorbing it all.
And what year is this again?
That was 2012.
Okay. All right.
Since then, I've been to 25 different festivals across the world.
Okay.
Because I've been to festivals in China when I worked there for a year.
Ooh.
I've been down to Thailand. I've been to Ukraine. I've been to Russia. I've done clubs in Amsterdam and Prague. So, and then all
Which
of
is like the hub.
yeah. So then all of the different festivals that have been here: EDC Orlando, Ultra, EDC Vegas, Sunshine Festival, Sunset Festival in not Fort Lauderdale, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay.
Imagine Festival in Atlanta.
Tomorrowland or Tomorrow
World was there
Tomorrow
a couple
World.
years.
Yeah.
In South Atlanta. I was there the year before the flood, so I was fine with that. So all of that's just combined. So I just sort of just fell in love with it all. So wherever I go, I try and get to a club and just meet people and dance. And I got some dance cred. I do get on the floor.
Okay. He said I got some dance.
Hey.
I got some dance cred. So here's what happened. When I first started going to the clubs, I saw some of these elderly gentlemen, which I fit into the category. I'm not a 21-year-old spring chicken anymore.
Right.
But I saw a couple of these
Oh, but
guys,
you
and they
look
were
like
like,
it.
but they were creepers.
You fresh like it though, I tell you.
Fred,
that.
yeah. My man, hey, y'all can't see the shoes right now. My man came in here with the blingy
With the
blow.
bust
You
downs.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, show him something.
Ooh.
God, you see?
Look at that.
Drip down from the fucking
know
head
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
toe,
Hold up,
boy.
bro.
Head to toe.
The ladies cannot have all the bling. We got to have some.
Yeah, man.
Hey, I agree with you there, man. You know what? Shout that out, man. Damn right, bro.
So I was watching these older gentlemen at the bar, and they just creeped me out, man. They were just like, they were at the bar. I called them bar vultures because they're just at the bar trying to buy drinks for young girls and get them.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I'm not about that. I said, I like the music. I want to dance.
Right.
So I went on YouTube and learned how to do some dances and shuffling a little bit, and just started going out with friends.
Oh shit! Every day you shuffling, huh?
Yeah. So
Oh,
I was
shit,
watching all that stuff. So then I just started going out on the floor and dancing.
Yeah.
I get more people talking to me because of that, and I get invited to VIP booths because obviously I'm a little bit older than most of the people there, and I always dress up.
Right.
So that's how it all started.
Yeah.
It was just the fact I enjoyed the music, I enjoyed the people, I got to know the DJs, I got to know some of the managers, some of the VIP hosts, and that type of thing. So they know me enough that I usually get in for free, which is nice.
Yeah,
free
that's
is
what's
good.
up.
Free is good.
Yeah, free's
then
great.
Yeah, free's always good.
Free's always great.
So it's I don't try and abuse that anyway, but I am thankful for that. And then I just meet people, and I feel like I got a pretty positive vibe. I enjoy the music. I have great experiences. I can tell stories upon stories upon stories. Probably the best one that I can say was that this exemplifies the EDM community from my point of view.
Right.
I was down at Houston when I had a job. In my regular job, I'm a educational sales guy.
Okay.
So we were having a company sales meeting down in Houston. So all the guys, when they're done at the day, they all want to go to the bar and drink. And I don't care. It's fine. I want to go to a club. So I found a big club there in Houston, and they were having a DJ that I know. So I went on Instagram and just typed in Houston Ravers. Met a guy, said, I need a ticket for tonight.
Yeah.
Guy calls me up. I got you a ticket. We'll meet you there like 8:30, an hour before the event. Cool. 6:30 that night, he calls me and says, look, bro, I just found out the ticket that I was going to give you is fake, but I'm not going to let you go. I will get you a ticket and a VIP one, and I'll give it to you at the same price. So he meets me there, and it all works out. Who does that? Like, he could have easily just given me that fake ticket and walked away, and I would have never found him again.
Yeah.
Then when I was there, of course, I was just dancing and meeting people and all that, and I danced with this one group. There were just two couples, and they were just really fun. When I was standing outside, I was waiting. There wasn't any Uber at that time, and I was waiting for a taxi or something. I can't remember exactly what I was doing, but they walked by me as they were coming out, and they said, "Do you need a ride?" And I go, "Yeah, I'm at such and such of a hotel." And they said, "Well, that's over on the other side of town." So I said, "Well, don't bother. I'll get it." I said, "No, we'll take you." So these are people that I've never met before, just on the dance floor for about an hour or two.
Right.
And they take me right to my hotel, out of their way to get me back.
Yeah. Hey, shout them out.
That's the type of community that I experience all the time.
Right.
So I just really appreciate that the community. Love is a universal language, and music is the one that enhances that. So I really have experienced that. So
Yeah, that's dope, man.
that's how it all started, and then I just keep going to clubs.
Yeah, man. Hey, he a junkie now, boy. He hooked, boy.
EDM junkie.
EDM junkie.
Once I went to EDC Vegas, I took the red pill. I entered the EDC
I took the red pill.
Vegas. I was in. No question about it. So
Yeah.
the year that I was in Shanghai, China, I was working as a teacher.
Yeah, I bet that was a crazy
Oh my
experience
gosh!
over
Well,
there.
I was really bummed out because I'm thinking, oh, Shanghai, I'm not going to miss all my clubs, bro. They have clubs open every night till 5 a.m.
Yeah, that's what I've heard over there. Their
Oh
club
my
scene is
gosh,
ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. And so
So
I
many
went,
damn people,
so I'm
bro.
like,
Yeah.
happy. And then I got all sorts of stories about that. The first night I went to a club missed. It was ranked one of the 50 top clubs in the world.
Dang.
So I went there. The very first night I met the guy that was a promoter for all the clubs. He gives me his password so I can get in every club the whole time there for free, just mentioning his name. So it's like, and then the expats that are there, they always want them up front because it looks good, and you get free drinks for the whole time.
That sounds lit.
Yeah, and then you get to be on stage. And then one of the times I was there, I met the floor manager, and he said, "You want to meet the DJs?" Because they were DJs that I really liked. The guy was Ferry Corsten, which is a trance DJ, international global guy, works with Armin van Buren.
Van Buren, yeah, I know the name.
So I said, "Yeah, I'd love to meet him." He said, "Well, just wait till the end." And so then I got invited back to the DJ room and got to meet him, and just experiences like that over and over. Strangest thing was they had a Ultra Shanghai festival in the fall, in that September. And I was, just dancing, meeting people, hundreds, thousands of people. And I got in this whole circle of people that were dancing. And of course, American old guy dancing, So I knew there's always videos being taken of me and pictures being taken. So I just don't even worry about it anymore. It's like a CNN conference sometimes.
You a celebrity out there, bro. They still talking about you.
So then 4 months later, I'm at another club in Nanjing, which is like 2 hours away from Shanghai. Some girl's like looking at me and comes up, and she's getting like all excited and like happy, and I'm going, what's going on? And of course I wasn't speaking Mandarin and she wasn't speaking English, so she takes out her phone and shows me the video of me dancing. You were
viral. Crazy. My boy was viral over there.
We're in a country of like 1.2 billion people. Dang. What are the odds of that happening, connecting, and then connecting afterwards?
Yeah, that's wild.
So then we just danced the rest of the night. That was one of the.
Hey, hear what he said? He said connecting afterwards. Shut that up.
You guys are bad. But then that was the floor where they had a hydraulic system underneath, so it would go up and down.
Yeah.
While you were dancing, so that was different. So anyway, all the different clubs there are amazing. Some of my best DJ friends or my best DJs that I like were there. Afrojack was there. He's one of my favorites.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, Afrojack does a lot of collaboration with all different genres, which is why I like him a lot.
Yeah. He what's his most popular one I used to hear back in the day?
Oh, it was 2011, 12.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's been around. He's still
one of my exes.
He has his own podcast.
Listen to. Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, one of my exes used to pump his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So anyway, that's the whole story of how that all came about, and then there's just story after story of me meeting people and things that happened. And one time at Trio, I was walking by and these group of like 20 guys. They were definitely college guys, right?
Right.
And they said, come on up here. So I'm up there, and they tell me, well, we're celebrating our first year reunion. We all graduated last year, and we all came back to meet here in Charlotte just to have a good time. I said, cool. And they said, well, so where are you from? And they go, well, we graduated from Miami of Ohio University. And I said, oh, really?
Damn, Miami of Ohio.
I said, really?
That's random as hell.
I said, that's where I graduated from.
Oh, word?
And they just went crazy.
Oh,
so then
that's wild.
They're like giving me drinks, holding me up, snapping me. It's like, what was it like back then? So it's just like random stuff like that all the time.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy.
I mean, this is random.
Yeah, this is random.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you had a video of him filmed 4 years later on the Instagram post?
Like, bro, it was on my Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went and searched that motherfucker. I went back to the exact. It was like
you were on it.
June 2021 or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I found that bitch in my damn Snapchat. I was like, oh yeah, man. This is that guy right here. This is damn.
So it's all my life is very serendipitous. It's very much, I didn't plan to getting into the EDM. I didn't plan to going to China to work for a year. I didn't plan to go to Europe and have 10 days of clubbing. I didn't plan.
This man flexing right now. There's a low key flex right now.
Just fun.
That's what happens though when you live. We do preach this. We always preach this, especially to like young men. Like get out. Like, don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Nothing good happens on the couch. You know what I mean? So it's like you need to get out, be outside, even if it's just in your own city. Like, if you're not going to China, you're not going out
just
and doing crazy stuff.
People.
Yeah, just get out. Like, life is about people, relationships. Like, get out and get the fuck off the couch.
Yeah, man. You can't be running up that Netflix all the damn time, binge watching shit, man. I go crazy off that. You know what I'm saying? I remember there's a time in life where I had to do that because I was living in Columbia, South Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? It was for work. You know what I mean? They had transferred me down there and shit. But
so that was really part of it. And then one of the things that I noticed when my approach to clubbing was to dress up. And I get comments all the time. I get called the legend. I get called the club owner. I get
the
called
player.
The player.
The player pimp, the Mac. You know
when my hair is cut short, I get called Pitbull because they
Pitbull.
Oh, Mr. 305.
You know what I'm saying?
Mr. Worldwide.
So I just play with all that. I get called lots of names. So but what I tell the young men when they do come up to me and they'll say, "Yeah, man, I want to be like you when I grow up." And I go, "Well, two things. One, quit doing some of the things you're doing now so you can make it to my age."
Right.
And then number two, I said, you can make it, but you have to rethink how you're living.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, my gift is my faith and my health.
Yeah.
Those two things drive everything that I do.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And so then they'll go like, "Hey man, it's like 2:00 in the morning. You're done. What are you doing? What are you taking, man? You taking some drugs or something?" I go, "Yeah." So I got some special ones. And I go, "Come here." It's called vitamins.
Got that vitamin C, boy. B12 and shit.
So, and so that's all, that's all good and well. But I talk to them, and I do have seriously young men that come up and say, yeah, I really want to be you. And I said, that's part of why I'm here. I want you to know that the older generation can be something that is exciting to look forward to.
Yeah, for sure.
So it is very intentional. I dress up because of that.
Yeah.
And I also like to dress up too. It's fun.
Yeah, man. But that's dope though, man.
It is
like,
fun to just get fly and go out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
But like you're like ingrained in the EDM house music scene, but also you out here mentoring younger men and telling them, hey, you know what, man, you can get to this point. You can be a fly player pimp like me when you this age.
By example.
That's right.
Showing by example.
Just take your
Don't have to
vitamins.
preach,
You know what I'm saying?
Don't have to preach. You don't have to preach. Just wait and ask questions. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
The funny story about that is they'll ask me my age. So like at 11:30 at night, I'll say, all right, I'll tell you my age, but you have to guess first, and then I'll be honest with you. So they'll guess, 60, early 60s, something like that. And I go, great, but I'm 71. And they go, no way.
Wait, hold on.
Dang.
71.
You're 71?
I'll be
You're 71?
72
What?
in January. Yeah.
Stop playing, bro.
1954, January
True
25th.
player for real.
True player for real.
Dang, man.
So then,
I really hope
the
I'm
funny
getting
thing
around.
about that is,
Ask
then-
Lombardo for real. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
So then about 1:30, they'll ask me that question. They'll ask me that question again, and I'll say guess. And the guesses are not like 55 and 50. That's because the drunker they get, the younger I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure,
Their
man.
guesses get down a little bit more. So that's all just fun. But they all freak out when I tell my age, and they don't believe me. I
Damn,
got to
so
show
I-
them my driver's license on.
I met you when you were 68, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
I thought you was like early to mid 50s.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, for real, bro. That's wildin'.
And I'm leaving this weekend to go to Columbia for a USTA sanctioned tennis state championship. My team's in the state finals.
Okay. Columbia, South Carolina?
Yeah, we'll be in Lexington.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Lexington's better. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lexington's way better than that.
They got
you know
a
what I'm
nice
saying?
sports center there with
Yeah.
tennis. But I played tennis since I was 16, so that keeps me energized. I
Okay.
go dancing. So I tell my dance friends I go dancing so I can have good footwork for tennis.
Yeah. I
tell
can
my-
see the correlation
And
there.
then I tell my tennis buddies I'm playing tennis to keep up my strength to go dancing.
Yeah.
Neither of them understand how I do both. But there's been nights where I'm out late to the club and then I'm playing tennis the next morning about 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. So
Yeah.
I've got some type of energy. I don't know where it comes from, but I'm appreciative of it.
Hey, man, you out here, man, shout that out, bro. I want to be that active when I get that age. You know what I'm saying? See, that's the thing right there. A
I can
lot of
barely
people.
stay up now, brother.
Huh?
I can barely stay up now. You know me, I'm like 12:30. I'm like, bruh.
I'm about to say, you know me, man. 12:30. I'm like, hey, where else we going?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
he be ready to shut the club down, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
bruh.
brother, somebody get me a Red Bull up in this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm known to shut a club down here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. I've been to some after parties too, so
Yeah,
that's pretty
yeah.
good. But I always tell people age is an attitude. It really
Right.
is.
Yeah.
Right.
Obviously, there's physical limitations that people have, but if you don't have those, age is an attitude.
Yeah, for sure. That's
and-
how I live, man.
Yeah, and I was a high school teacher, so I've always been around young people.
Yeah.
And then here's the part of the story that you've missed it'll even be more interesting.
Okay.
After I left teaching, I went to work at a Baptist church up in Michigan.
Nice.
So I was a youth director, an
Michigan.
assistant pastor, and then a senior pastor for 21 years.
Okay.
So all of that was, faith is a very important thing to me, but the type of church we had was very, what I would call contemporary, progressive, and relevant. We didn't major on the do's and don'ts. The number one principle is we love people, we seek forgiveness and acceptance, and then we go from there.
Perfect.
And that's what to me it is. And I said, I wasn't part of a religion, I'm part of a faith. And my spirituality has to do linking with God, but I ain't gonna espouse any denomination because I was raised Catholic and I had a great time doing that. But as I think all of us do, our faith and our philosophy and our mindsets evolve through time. So anyway, so then it's even more fun when I talk to these people and we start getting into who I am and all that. And I say, yeah, by the way, what'd you do in life? I said, I was a teacher and I was a pastor. And they go, what? Whoa, wait a minute. What were you doing being a pastor? And I said, it was just fun. I would have to do it, and I did it.
Yeah, I was out here doing it. You know what I mean?
So then, and now I've been in educational sales now since 2001. So I've had three very distinct careers doing that. So the thing about that was when I was at EDC Chicago back in 2014.
Hey, Chicago. I was just there last week. Shout that out.
Sweet
You know what I'm saying?
Sweet city.
Yeah, love it.
The jazz concerts there or the jazz festivals there are just out of sight.
Yeah.
So
The music scene, I mean to cut you off.
Yeah,
but
no.
The music scene there is just astronomical. You know what I'm saying? You have all these different genres all in one city,
There's
bro.
all the different cultures.
Yeah.
There's all the different festivals.
Yeah. It's a festival every week in Chicago.
Yes.
During the summertime, they're like, yeah, we're having the Rice Festival. Oh, there's a water festival.
Yeah.
Oh, come over here. There's a bubblegum festival.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Bubblegum
Yeah, bro.
festival.
We don't care. We're just having a festival.
Yeah, it's a festival to have a festival, man. Shit crazy, man. I ain't never seen so many festivals in my life. You remember the last time we was there during the summertime?
Yeah,
You remember?
it was like a blues festival. Or
Yeah,
something.
but there was like there was like 2 or 3 festivals every day we was there,
I
bro.
think they had just had like Lollapalooza or whatever,
Yeah.
which is a super big one.
Yep.
But yeah, we went to like a blues festival, which was it was free, but
Yeah,
it was
free.
but it was legit. Like it wasn't no bullshit. Like
Right.
they had a legit stage and
Right,
everything
yeah.
set up,
Yeah.
and it was just in the park.
Remember the vegan fest was going on and Rick Ross was
Oh
the
yeah, Rick
performer?
Ross was there. Yeah,
that shit was-
That's nasty ass work.
yeah. Rick Ross on the vegan. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they're like, you trying to go to the vegan festival?
Yeah.
Like, I don't
But
know
back to
about
what
that
you
one.
were saying,
Yeah.
though, man.
So then I'm at EDC Chicago,
Yeah.
and I'm going by this booth, and they're interviewing people. I'm going like, I'm thinking it was for, I don't know, something local. So they pulled me over because obviously, again, I'm a little bit older than most of the people there. So they started asking me questions about who I am and what I'm doing and why am I here and my background. And so they were sort of generally interested. And then I said, well, yeah, part of my background is I was a pastor. And they go, what? What are you doing here? I said, what are you doing here? I said, I listen to music and I dance, right?
What are you doing here?
How you doing?
Right. How you do?
That's what you do in church too, though.
Yeah,
you listen
so-
to music and dance in church.
That's
you know?
right.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
fact.
yeah, so
That's
what's
a
the
fact.
difference?
So then I didn't think anything of it. They did the interview. I thought it was for like a local paper, and that was it.
Right.
I get home that next week, and my junk email is blowing up with like 4 or 5 different emails from this one corporation. They're going, "You've just been selected as a finalist for our EDC Vegas contest to be one of 10 people highlighted in our movie coming up called Electric Sky." I went, "Oh, okay." It was a national contest, and that was the last day, and I got selected as one of the 10 to be there. So they flew me out there. I had a private camera crew watching me the whole time. Like I went into the bathroom dressed up in my business suit, came out in my rave outfit. I had a camera crew follow me the whole time. I got to go backstage. I did all of that. Now in the movie Electric Sky, I wasn't selected as one of the final 4, but they still gave me my 30 seconds of fame with a shot, it's a screen in or a fight into where I was dancing. But the other ones that won, like one was a couple, a girl was in Japan, the guy was in New York, and they met and got married there. So that's pretty impressive. Another guy was in a wheelchair.
He was dancing?
Yeah. He is, moving his
he was
around
like-
and that type of thing.
What do you call that?
Let me stop.
He was rolling.
Let me stop.
Keep
was
rolling.
rolling.
So, but I was just just happy to have that experience
Yeah.
and be sort of, never had the experience of having a camera crew follow you around and get some privileges of all that. So, and again, serendipitous. They were literally almost closing up that booth. I just happened to walk by that booth, and that's all that happened.
Did you even know it was a contest, or you
No,
just?
I just thought it was. I thought it was they were doing a survey.
Yeah,
and I was like, maybe they're doing it for the Chicago Tribune or something. I had no idea. I left. I had no idea. So,
Wow.
and then
And Chicago Tribune, that's a very prestigious publication.
Yes, they are.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So then it ended up that I'm being flown out to Vegas in EDC 2014, and that was my
Which is worth it in itself.
yeah.
I thought it was,
I-
Chicago Tribune, and it's a damn movie.
Yeah, so that was 3 years in a row. I
casting.
went 2012 the first year. I went 2013, and then I wasn't planning to go 2014. I got to go to that too. So,
Dang.
and then I was there in 2018.
So
again.
hold up.
All expenses covered. It sounds like. On that
How
one.
can
Yeah,
we
that's
view
nice.
this Electric Sky and see
You go
you in
to.
there?
I think
Is it on
was.
YouTube?
It should be on YouTube and or Netflix.
Okay.
It was on Netflix at one time.
Yeah.
And I can point to you where it's like I can tell you the minutes and seconds of where they zoom in on me, type of thing, and in the crowd. So I can make sure I send that to you.
Okay, yeah. That'd be dope, man. I want to see that.
Under the Electric Sky, 2014.
Man, hey, shout this guy out, man. This guy is a legend. Man.
Lots of different things. So go ahead.
So let me ask you this, man. As far as like the Charlotte house scene goes and the music and all that, man, what do you think about like the direction it's headed in? Are you really feeling it? Or you're like, it's lacking, or
I like it. I know it's gone through ups and downs.
Right.
Mostly though, it's perceived by the genre that you like. Like I'll hear people that go, well, we don't have enough trance music out here, or we don't have enough house music, or we don't have enough dubstep, or we don't have enough artists that are doing regular progressive whatever. And I'm going like, that's your point of view. Now,
that's
your point of view.
That's your point of view.
That's your point of view. I said, why don't we enjoy all of the genres? So when you take a look at all of the genres, there's DJs playing at breweries and rooftop bars and at clubs all the time. I mean, there's the ones I normally go to are Black Box and Club Trio.
Okay.
I just mentioned a few minutes ago.
Go to Novelty House.
Yes, I've been at Novelty House.
Okay.
I go there on Sunday nights.
Okay. Yeah. Sunday nights. Yeah.
So
he tapped it.
So then, Black Box just started a new club called Q, and it's more of a chill, smaller environment, more intimate type of thing. So I've been there once too, because Black Box is usually playing now hardstyle and dubstep and all that, which I liked.
Right.
Back when I first started it, I was listening to Knife Party and Dadsick and all these.
Oh, you said Knife Party?
Knife Party.
That's a DJ?
That's a DJ. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds dangerous as hell, man.
He was
Knife Party.
he was pretty good.
Yeah.
Steve Aoki.
Yeah, I know Steve Aoki.
All those guys, Skrillex. So I was listening to all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody said, well, why don't you listen to some of this other stuff that's, you're not going to get a heart attack by the time you're, 60. And I went, well, what other stuff is there? So then I learned about trance and house and all of the different styles. And I love them all. So
drum and bass and all that shit.
Drum and bass. I love it. Back to Friday night when I went to Q, it was a drum and bass night. So
and the one called like acid bass, and
there's about 60 different genres.
Yeah, there's like all kind of stuff.
There's psy-trance, there's all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, my cousin Janky, man, like he's ingrained in that, and he used to, back in like high school, he used to just randomly send me mix CDs.
Yeah.
And it'd just be like drum and bass or whatever trance. I'm like, what the hell is this, bro? I asked for Wu-Tang. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He trying to slip.
Yeah, like, and I'll look behind, and he sent the Wu-Tang, but he put that on top to make sure I saw that first. You know what I'm saying? A little something else, and I popped that shit. And I'm like, damn, this is actually kind of fire. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how Janky is, though. His cousin Janky, he'll every time we go up there, he'll put a little something. He'll slip it in. You know?
Yeah, he slips it in.
He'll be playing something, and he'll slowly take you there.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, you listen to Full Blown House, and you just like, oh shit, this is my shit right
going right here. Yeah. He gets you every time with that.
Yeah, but I didn't even know either.
He's actually a DJ too up there in Chicago.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well,
Janky Chandelier.
My connection in Chicago is I know the guy that does the club photography for all of the clubs. So when I go up there, I'm like his assistant. He gets me in. And again, another random thing that happened years ago. And he just saw me, came up to me, took some pictures, and we exchanged Instagrams. And so now we just stay together. And when I'm up in Chicago, he says, "Yeah, where are you?" And I'll, meet me here at this club, and off we go.
Yeah.
So again, it's just serendipitous all the time. I don't plan any of this, and it's just fun.
Man, next time you go to Chicago, let me know, man. I'll connect you with my cousin, man.
Okay.
Y'all would have a blast.
I'd be glad to.
They would have a good time.
They have a great time. Yeah, they would be wilding, man.
My only question is, will he be able to hang with me? That's
for sure.
Okay,
For sure.
Right. I don't want nobody.
No.
Slapping
Trust
down
me.
about midnight. Or
No,
something.
bro.
All right.
Nah, bro.
No, that's me, bro.
Yeah. He's exiting at midnight. Me and Jakey go until about 6 a.m. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. All right. We can hang then. We can hang.
I'll be at the studio falling asleep.
Right.
Take a 1-2 hour nap, wake up.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm back.
I'm back. Yeah.
I'm back, bro.
Yeah, my boy gotta get that pit stop.
Yeah, they never stop the whole
You have
time.
that power nap.
Yeah, my boy gotta get a pit stop, and we still driving. You know
love
what I'm
it.
saying?
I love it.
Yes, sir, man.
So that's a big part of it in terms of just meeting people and going to different places. I was just thinking about situation in, where was that? Was that Prague or was that Amsterdam? Anyway, it was.
He forgets.
It was,
you know what I'm saying?
it was a club in Amsterdam. They have an Amsterdam Music Week. and you just buy a ticket and you
I
can go
bet
to
that's
any
lit.
club and you know, the whole time.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know, $70-$80 and you go the whole week, go anywhere you want.
Damn.
So I'm in one of these clubs.
steal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I was in one club and there's this massive man, like huge.
Pause.
And
Yeah.
yeah, like both of you guys for sure. And then he had obviously he had two very hot females on either arm of him.
Right.
Yeah.
I just noticed, and I was just dancing, and I didn't do anything.
Right.
But I would notice people would come up to him and try and talk to him, and he'd push him away.
Right.
And so I'm like, what's the story? So finally, I was literally walking by him, and he sort of tugged at me to touch me. He didn't grab me. I would have probably died from the strength. So he wanted to know who I was, what I was doing, and he said, "Yeah, why don't you just hang with us?" And this is a guy that's been like pushing everybody away. So I finally asked him. I said, "So what do you do?" I said, I squeezed his arm. I said, "You got to work on these, man. It's like I can't even get my arm around him."
Right. Yeah. You gotta do some work, man.
Yeah. So he was laughing, and he said, he's some type of a heavy lifting champion in Europe, and everybody knows
That's a
him.
big thing over there too,
Yeah,
man. Europe, that weightlifting is huge
this guy
over there,
was
bro.
just amazing. So, but it was like that. It's like, okay, no, everybody who wants to see him doesn't get to see him. He invites me over to hang with him.
Right.
And I think it's just the fact that you understand relationships and people and understand the context.
Right.
If people don't want to be bothered, you don't bother them.
Mm-hmm.
If you just be yourself, your energy will attract the people that know that.
Yeah.
Man, shout that out, man. That's how I live, man.
That's right.
That's how I live,
That's why
bro.
we connect.
Yeah, man, for sure, man. Like if you're just out enjoying yourself, doing your thing, man, you ain't gotta be in nobody's face like them weirdos who come to you, hey dude, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do all that shit, bro. Just be yourself, relax. The energy is gonna draw everybody in.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man,
I
you
experience
dropping
it.
gems over here, bro.
I experience it every weekend when I go out clubbing. It happens every time.
Yeah, man.
So it's just been an amazing, very, very cool thing. And when I do get to talk about just how important my faith is and how important relationships are, and the fact that I can be in this crazy world, it's a nice eclectic way of understanding that you don't have to fit a mold. You can be who you want to be.
Right. Right.
What's funny is some of the people that knew me, obviously, as their pastor, when I started posting my videos in these clubs, they were like, "What's going on? Did you like
The player pastor right here.
What happened to you?"
You know what I'm saying?
I said, "You know me. It's okay." He said, "Well, don't you know there's like drugs there and stuff?" I go, "I know. I get offered them all the time. I don't take them, dude.
Yeah,
like, don't you know me?"
Like, I am a drug. I'm
Yeah,
my own
yeah.
drug. You know what I'm saying?
I said, I get offered them. People ask me if I have them. I go, no. And then they'll go, well, there's alcohol and drinking there. And I go, yeah. I said, I have my glass of ginger ale and I'm good.
Right.
And they're like, they just can't compute.
They can't.
And then they go,
fathom
well,
that.
there's young ladies there. And I go, yeah, I know. That's what
Yeah.
Shout that out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I said, but you
There
need
you
to
go,
know.
brother.
You need to know that every night I go home alone because I don't want to. I can't afford.
I
Cannot afford. But I do enjoy meeting all sorts of people, and I don't initiate. Like if ladies want to dance with me, I never initiate that. I don't try and push up or doing that that icky thing.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
man, we got to toast that up.
that's
Cheers to that.
Yeah. Hey, where's your drink at, man? Yeah, man.
respecting the ladies is
Yeah.
number one.
Yeah. You gotta respect the ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout that out.
So anyway, so that's and I've had young ladies say they appreciate how I dress up and stuff, and they say, you should start a class for these young dudes, and I go, I don't think there's any help for them really.
It's a lost art.
Yeah.
I see the guys in the hats go backwards and the t-shirt and the jeans, and I'm going like, why you're clubbing like that? You could be so much better in terms of if you're there to want to attract women, that's not going to be the way.
My man said, "You're clubbing like that?"
That ain't right.
He said, "We don't do that, man.
Not in my house.
Not in your house." So when you're stepping out to hit the club, man, like what are you looking at? I mean, I see what you got on right now. You got that shit on. You know what I'm saying? So like what goes through your mind when you're what's the process?
I've got like 6 or 7 different jackets that are pretty
Loud.
and proud.
Loud and proud.
So I just pick an outfit out. Usually I start getting ready about 9:30.
Okay.
take a shower, pick out my outfit, get dressed up, take a couple of selfies to send to some people. And then I
Send
go,
them ladies, but what's
here,
good?
I'm coming. I'm
Be
coming.
like,
I'm
what's
coming.
up, girl? You know what I'm saying? You see, I got that shit on, baby. What's up? What you talking about? You know what I'm saying?
See, you guys are bad. You guys are bad. So then, I go through. I get dressed up. I'll take the pictures, and then when I'm driving in, I'll play some EDM music. So I'll if I'm in a house music vibe, I'll play either somebody like Bob Moses or a Craze or Green Velvet. Those are 3 house guys that are really good DJs.
Okay.
Or if I want to go, sort of get pumped up, I'll do some usually Timmy Trumpet or James Hype is 2 new DJs that are very excitable, very energetic. So they usually get me all psyched up, and then I just go in the club. When I get there, they already know that I'm on the guest list, so I literally get escorted in.
Yo, this man flexing. Yo,
Guest list Lombardo.
The whole night,
VIP
Lombardo been flexing.
VIP Lombardo in the building.
VIP Lombardo.
Face card.
They give me the VIP bracelet. Last week, the first time this ever happened. This is wild. I
Just walk up to the security.
I'm walking.
VIP Lombardo.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I'm walking in and I'm passing the bar. Now, usually what happens, one of the bartenders will see me a little bit later and ask me if I want a drink, and they give me a ginger ale or something.
Yeah.
I'm walking by, and the bartender literally has a drink out by the side and just pick it up, keep going. I say, what? He saw me ahead of time, got the drink, and just put it out there because he knew I was walking by.
Right.
I'm like,
here you go.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's like, that was so weird. I was so embarrassed. It's like, okay, that was cool.
No, ain't no embarrassment
Yeah,
about
that's
that,
not
man. I would,
pretty bad.
listen,
That
if
was
I had
bad.
it like that, I would love that shit. I walk past the bar 5 or 6 times, you know what I'm saying?
And they've offered
You know
me,
what I'm saying?
and I could have any drink there. Like if they wanted me to have a drink,
Yeah.
I'll usually get a shot. I'll either get a Fireball or I'll get a cinnamon toast crunch. Have you ever heard of those?
I've heard of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got the fireball in it.
Yeah.
Rum chata and Fireball. They're dangerous because they
Bruh,
taste
listen
just like
though,
the
listen
cereal.
though.
Yeah, those things are
They
delicious.
taste
Fireball
just like the
is
cereal.
rough though.
It
No,
just-
Fireball's some good
it just
stuff,
cleans
though.
out the throat.
Yeah.
Cleans out the
Bruh.
throat, man.
Well, here's why I say it's rough, man.
Okay.
At one point, Fireball had me in a chokehold, dog. I'm talking. I used to mix it with Angry Orchard. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying? I used to just have it straight up.
Yeah.
To the
What
point.
do you mean
that
you mix it with Angry Orchard? Like you would chase it with Angry Orchard?
No. I mix them together, bro. You know how I mix drinks, bro. I called it. It was like an apple cinnamon type of situation going on, bro.
You need help, brother.
Hey,
You
listen.
you've needed help for a long time.
Hey, yeah, you're right, man. I need help, dog. Seriously, I'll mix up whatever. Like I'm mixing Henny and IPA right now.
There you go. I'm
This
mixing
is,
wine.
There's Henny in that cup with the hazy little
No,
thing?
I've been drinking both at
Oh,
the same
okay.
time. I've been drinking like some of this. and
I
I'll
would have
sip the
believed it,
Henny.
bro. I done seen you do some. I
You know
done
what?
seen you do
Let's-
some
let's
nasty
go ahead
ass
and do
work,
it.
bro.
Let's go ahead and do it. Fuck it. You know
I
what
done
I'm
seen
saying?
you do some wild ass work before.
Let's go ahead and mix the Henny with the damn
I'm mixing my
IPA.
wine and water, so I'm good.
Hey, that's good. You know what? We're about to see what's up out of the what do you call it? The Holy Grail right
Yeah.
here.
So I'll give you
Holy
one of my other club stories when I was in.
Oh, that's
Ukraine.
delicious.
Ooh, good. Apple and
Yeah. That I just mixed this IPA with the Hennessy.
nice.
But no, what I was talking about, here's what I was gonna talk about
Okay,
before you get into that.
okay.
All right, so I was mixing Fireball with Angry Orchard. And we called it hitting a quan.
Why though?
I don't know. We just called that shit. We called it a quan.
Isn't Angry Orchard like 7%?
It's like 5. You know what I'm
five?
saying?
I
think it's
And then
about
you-
like
and
a
then you mix
beer.
the
Yeah.
you mix
But
the
mixing
damn.
it though, it's
But here's the thing. Here's how I discovered that drink. We were at this spot called Tobacco Road in Chapel Hill. Shout out Tobacco Road in Chapel Hill. One of the best sports bars there ever was. I think they closed that Chapel Hill location down, and they have the one in Raleigh that's open, I believe, or they might have closed the one in Raleigh and they had the one at Durham Bulls baseball stadium. I don't know if it's open there or not. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been there in a minute. But anyway, shout out to Tobacco Road, Chapel Hill. We used to go there every Sunday, watch football,
Nice.
have the drinks. So this chick that worked there, man, she was cool as fuck, man. I forget her name, the brunette chick. But anyway, I was like, yeah, I want a Fireball shot. She was like, you should really try Fireball with that Angry Orchard. I was like,
whatever
yes.
you say, baby.
Yeah. I
Whatever
mean,
you
she was
say,
a fine.
baby.
Hey, listen, she was fine as hell too.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
that'll get you
all
fucked
right.
up every time.
Yeah, I was like, all right, bet, I'm gonna take your word. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, get around for me and my 4 homies right here. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So you know what I'm saying? We got that shit, and we're like, oh shit, bro, this shit is cracking.
He's going.
Let me get 5 more of them. You know what I'm saying? And from that point on, for like that whole football season of like 2015, 2016, it was like 2 years, bro. I was on that shit heavy, man. To the point that one day I was going down the highway to my ex's house, and I ended up hanging over a guardrail, puking my brains out outside of Winston-Salem. Like,
Wait, what?
That's a sign.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I can't fuck with this no more, bro. I was going ape shit. You know what I'm saying?
Was this the Panthers bowl year, or this? Was
Yeah. That year, yes.
Oh, I know you were partying.
Yes,
bro. The year the fucking Panthers.
Yes.
Motherfuckers went.
Yes,
it
it was
14,
that year.
15
When they
games
were
straight.
relevant. Yeah.
Yes, it was
I
like
know-
a 2-year stretch though, bro.
I know
what
you were
I'm
getting
saying?
bent as hell
I
during
was
that
getting
season.
super bent,
And then
bro.
and then the season after that, you were probably getting bent for a whole different reason.
Oh, yes.
because they were trash.
Yeah, exactly. Like drinking the sorrow away.
The highest of highs and the lowest
Yes,
of lows.
yes, sir. But that
Lot of
fireball
therapy.
used to have me so hemmed up, man. I'm telling you, bro. You should try it though. You like fireball?
I do.
Mix it with Angry Orchard, man.
All right.
I promise you.
I'll do one of those at home.
Yeah, do it at home. Yeah, please,
It's like a
please.
it's like an Irish car bomb.
Yeah,
Like you
don't-
take
yeah.
a shot and put it in the Angry Orchard.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't follow my example. Do it at home, kids.
So I'll give you my best. For a guy that doesn't drink, I'll give you my best drinking story. It was
Okay.
in a club in Ukraine, one of the clubs that I went there.
Yo, this man,
Yo, worldwide Lombardo,
right,
bro.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
So I'm not
worldwide
International
pivot.
Bardo.
I'm not even going to tell you about the club I went to in Ukraine where I won the dance contest and got a big bottle of vodka. And when I brought it back to my table, I had to go to the restroom. And when I came back, all my friends had drank it all. So it was like,
Damn.
I won this. And
They
go,
taxed you.
Thanks, Lombardo. Appreciate that. Yeah, thanks, guys, for not leaving me any.
They
Yeah.
taxed my man. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Big club in Ukraine, dance contest. They paired up guys and girls, and the lady, which I'd never met before, we just danced and we ended up winning. So it was
Nice.
fun. They gave us
Nice.
that. Anyway, the story I want to
He's
tell
like,
you was,
Dancing with the Stars,
that's
Ukrainian.
the story.
He was like, yeah, there's that. Anyway.
That's one. So the Ukrainian club that I went to regularly, the DJ booth was above the bar.
Okay.
And so they would always have breaks where they would do the DJ would play, then they take a break, and then have like different acts that you would they'd have like a dancing act or whatever. For instance, one time they had to stop, and then these three guys came out in the traditional Ukrainian festival robe garb, and they started dancing to a traditional Ukrainian song. Stopped about 30 seconds in, ripped off their clothes, and they were male strip dancers, and they started.
It
lap
freaked out
dancing.
in Ukraine, huh?
They were
There's some freaky
they were
motherfuckers.
lap dancing with the girls at the bar. So it's like, that's not something I'll see in Charlotte. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then,
You definitely won't see that here.
yeah. And then another time they had that. I walked in and I didn't see the DJ up in the booth, but I went straight to the table that I usually went to.
Yeah.
And then I looked over to the dance floor and over the right, and the DJ was on the dance floor. She was a female and topless.
We know I can't say that.
Oh wow.
And I'm going, don't see that in Charlotte either. So
yeah.
anyway, that was this type of club. It was fun.
Ukraine doesn't deserve
Ukraine's
to be invaded right now.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
They're-
Yeah,
If
bro.
that's the
Yeah,
case,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, Putin ruining a
I
good
see
thing.
why
it
they
sounds
going
like.
in there.
I see why Putin want that shit
Yeah,
so
he's
bad.
He wants to blow it all up, though, man. He's got
Ukraine has all the bitches.
don't blow it up. Keep it there for just us to enjoy. So
Yeah, you gotta let Lombardo come back through
Yeah,
there.
I
You know
need
what
to go
I'm saying?
back.
Yeah, he said you said I need to go
I
back.
need to go back.
Not right now, Lombardo. We can't have you going back right now.
Yeah, not right now.
That
This
bitch
might
is a
not
war
be the
zone.
time. Right?
Dodging
Yeah.
missiles is not in my resume for sure.
Yeah, man.
So then the one day I was there, and the hostess girls came out, and they were offering Jaeger shots.
Okay, I fuck with a Jaeger.
Okay, so I never even knew what Jaeger was. I thought it was just a beer. Number one.
Damn.
They were giving double shots. So
Yeah.
I'm going, all right. I was with a buddy. I said, I'll just jammed it down.
Yeah.
Think you taking shots of beer?
Two
Think you taking
shots-
small portions
two
of
sh-
beer?
Two
Right.
shots of Jaeger, and then I'm going,
He was
okay.
lit.
We're waiting for pizza to come, so I'm thinking, all right, the pizza, the food, I'll be fine. I started feeling it did have a little bit of effect on me.
Oh yeah, it's gonna have a yeah. You can have an effect, my boy.
And then
Just because it tastes like candy,
Yeah,
it ain't no bullshit
and
though.
then,
It ain't
and
nothing
then
to
the
play with.
girls came out again, and I said, yeah, we'll have another, because I thought the pizza was coming out like right now.
Right.
So I took another. So I had literally 4 shots of Jaeger within about 20 minutes. The room started spinning, and
Yes,
I'd never
sir.
had that before, and I went, oh. So I asked my friend, I said, what type of beer is this? He goes, dude, that's not a beer. So he tells me what Jaeger is, and he said, you just took 4 shots of something that will just like explode your brain. I go, well, it's not
Explode your brain.
It's not going to explode my brain, but it sure is feeling very light right now. So I had that was my one big drinking experience that I didn't even know what I was doing. And so it was fun. And the girls that came out were dressed scantily clothed, and they were beautiful.
Yeah.
So.
Shout that out.
Nothing like a shot from a girl dressed as
Beauty is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, it is.
So that's just a couple of the stories from the Ukraine experience that I did too. So
I gotta ask too, man. You talking about these ladies, man? So how they feel about that drip when you put that shit on, though? For real, man. You stepping out all, you know what I'm saying?
I get a lot of comments about my dress and garb, and they actually most of them.
He said my garb,
dress and garb,
the wardrobe.
Yeah,
the wardrobe. So then they usually will say, I wish, you're looking fine, you're looking fresh, all of that. And then they'll say, we really wish, the young men would dress up more. And I go, I know. I said, I can't teach them all. So I said, I try and lead by an example. And so they're very appreciative of me dressing up, and they'll dance with me and take pictures. And I'll get, a lot of times I'll get like, the bridal showers, and the girls will go out for their night, and they're all there, and I get dragged into those, and they're all taking pictures, and I'm dancing with the bride-to-be and all that stuff. So it's pretty
we
fun.
got to get you hooked up with a DJ. We got to
listen, I see that pinky ring on you right there, man. I know that. I know what you about.
That bust down.
Yeah, I know what you about, bro.
That bust down there.
I know what you about.
We gotta get some type of event going. Work with some DJs, and it's gotta be like fresh as Lombardo. And you can't even. We gotta have a dress code on that shit.
You can't even come in until you fresh as Lombardo.
If you don't meet the dress code, you can't get in that bitch.
It
You know what I'm saying?
used to be that way, like Sweet and
I remember
Butter.
That. Yeah, I remember
and then
those
right
days.
after Butter, there was X Club. That
I don't remember
that
X, but I remember Sweet and Butter.
For a year and a half. And then there was Bubble. That was
remember
under
Bubble.
Sweet.
Yes,
they had the Monday night special.
Yep.
And then
the Monday night special.
That's where all of the football players would come in. That's
oh yeah,
they call it special.
Bro. I used to go to Sweet, man, and I could recall like maybe 4 or 5 times I was there. I don't know how this happened, but Julius Peppers, was always in front of my ass every time, bro. I'd be with my ex. And Julius Pepper was always in front of me, bro. I'm like, how does this happen, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always in front of me, dog. He'd be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
that was
For real. Like, I'm like, bro, you're here every time I'm here. He's like, yeah,
bro,
you know.
Rush the bar. I'll be like, bro, rush the bar.
But shout out Julius Peppers, man. That was a cool cat, man. He's a cool cat. I used to see him at Sweet all the time, bro. He'd dap you up and shit, you know what I'm saying?
They would do Sweet in the weekend, then they'd do Bubble on Monday nights.
Yeah.
What they would do. And then Label was the big club out in Noda for a number of years.
Label. I never made it to that one.
That's where Club World is now. It's the same place.
Club World.
Yeah, it's the same place. They just changed names.
Oh, I ain't heard of that.
Still Club World? No.
Yeah.
See, you be putting me on right
and
now.
Friday and Saturday nights they do a Latin vibe, and it's really fun. Really fun.
We pulling up, bro.
Type shit. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday.
I never dance. I lost 5 pounds one night dancing with all of them.
Tight shit.
So that's what. But Label had all of the big DJs that used to come through there. So I would go there.
So you were here. You remember Epicenter at its peak?
Yes. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I was here for its peak too.
There was Cosba. There was the one at the top of on the rooftop.
Yeah.
Cosba, Sweet, Bubble.
Don't forget Whiskey River.
Whiskey River, I was there.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You talking about the country vibe?
Yeah. I was there a couple of times with that, and then
I used to be up in Whiskey River. Like I like country. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just in there. You know what I'm saying? All the homies was in there. They're like, yo, man, this girl told me to come in Whiskey River, so we in there. I was like, all right, let's go. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like country, but I like who like country.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And they was in there. You know what I'm saying? And they wouldn't just play country either. They would play hip hop and rap and all. They had a good mix going on in there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't notice that was Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s bar. Yeah, he owned that joint. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that.
Sometimes you would see him if you got there.
Yeah, I saw him one time in there. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hold up, that's the race car dude. You know what I'm saying?
That's the owner.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Someone was like, yeah, he owns the joint. I was like, oh, okay, that's what's up.
So that was pretty fun. I know that there was also Candy Bar that was there.
Candy, I remember Candy Bar.
That was I really liked that. They had.
I never went there, but I remember hearing about it.
They had alcohol infused cupcakes that were very yummy.
Alcohol infused cupcakes.
He said,
Yes.
very yummy.
So then they would shut down their food and cupcakes and all that at
Yeah.
10 o'clock, and then they do the club thing.
Okay,
So
okay.
that was really, really, really sharp.
Now, see, man, peak Epicenter, man,
It was
unmatched. I'm
Great.
telling you,
Yeah.
like if you had to be there, and I think that's really what the Charlotte scene is missing.
it is.
I get it.
It's
closed.
all spread out now.
It's all spread out now, right? I get it. It's closed down, and you really gotta like hunt to find your vibe, your scene.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, if they brought something back to Epicenter, it's called like Queen City Quarters now or some
Yeah,
shit.
it's-
Yeah, I
It's
saw
more-
a
it's
post
more-
about how
Yeah,
it's
yeah, they're like it's
struggling now.
ragamuff, and
Yeah.
I get it, man. It's just not the same. They need to let some type of club, bar, something come back there and generate something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't gotta have the whole motherfucking thing
Yeah.
as a bar.
But that's what
set
made
up.
it special, though.
That is.
Yeah.
But
Well,
you know.
From what I hear,
you're right.
I never
You're
got
right.
to experience it.
No, I
Not in
experienced
its
it, and
heyday.
you're
Because you
at,
could
yeah.
go from club to club.
Yeah.
You could go from suite down to
Yeah.
bubble. Or you could go up to the piano bar or the dueling pianos. You could go to
Yeah.
Whiskey River. You could go bowling there. There was a movie
Yeah.
theater there. There was
Yeah, yeah,
pizza
yeah, yeah.
afterwards.
I went to Studio Movie Grill.
Student Movie
Yeah.
Grill was
I never
lit.
made it to the bowling alley. I don't think I couldn't drink when most of that stuff was
Yeah, it was
open.
like Bolero. No, Strike City was.
Yeah, Strike City
Okay.
was
Strike
there.
City
Yep,
was
yep,
up
yep.
there.
I went to Sweet.
Yeah.
Which one made it the longest? Like
Sweet.
I went to Sweet.
Yeah,
I
Sweet
think
was there. Sweet had a long
Yeah.
run in that.
And I
motherfucker.
went to I've been with you to World of Beer.
Yeah, World of Beer. Yeah,
But that's about all I ever went to.
Yeah, man. Now I'm telling you also, man, the Wild Wings Cafe used to be cracking up in there
Yes.
too, bro. They had like
Yes.
live bands in there and shit.
Okay.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really my scene, but it still was jumping.
was jumping,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You go there, any spot in there was cracking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever variety you wanted, you could go to.
Yeah,
And it
yeah.
was right there. So that's the thing.
Right.
You park, you pay your $5 or whatever it was back then, and then you have the whole.
Yeah.
You have the whole.
Wait,
night.
you pay for parking?
Hi, yeah, I pay.
Nah, not me. Fuck that. You know what
I
I'm
know.
saying? You ain't paying for no
It's
If,
fine.
it was,
parking.
if it's
From
that
being-
cheap though,
From
shit.
being from Rock Hill, that's my contribution.
That, yeah,
to the
yeah, I
city.
got you. I got you.
Got to do something.
Nah, we was parking way out the way where we didn't
Oh,
have
yeah,
to pay.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know
And
what I'm
then
saying?
just
We're like,
walk
yo,
up.
we walk in like 10 minutes, dog.
Yeah.
It don't even matter. Or we park in my homeboy Rich. You know what I'm saying? We park at his crib and catch the damn taxi. Because there wasn't no Ubers at the time. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
We caught the taxi today. But yeah, the taxi about to be here in like 15 minutes. You know what
Call
I'm
it
saying?
cab.
Yeah, we called a cab out here. You know what I'm saying, man? But that was a good times right
That was
there.
very,
and
then
I
there was
think
Phoenix. That was a couple blocks away.
Phoenix. I never went to that one, but I heard
which
about
is
it.
now what QC Social Lounge is. So
okay,
that was
bet.
it before then.
Bet. Now, see, if they brought back like a fourth of that to the Epicenter,
Oh, the downtown would or uptown would be busy.
it'd be
all
busy.
every-
Yeah,
every-
it'd be cracking. You know what I'm saying? I think they lost touch with that, and they lost touch with the people who really contributed to that Epicenter scene.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If they bring that back, dog, I'm telling you, man, Charlotte's uptown scene will have a rebirth.
Yeah.
You know what I
They
mean?
will.
Yeah.
They will.
But
So yeah,
you know,
they're more. I mean now
you can't tell these motherfuckers nothing. You know
No.
what I'm saying?
It's all scattered. It's all scattered. It's all scattered. Rooftop bars. There's a lot of
Yeah.
Charlotte's made a commitment to breweries and bars and sports
Right.
bars, which is fine. And
Right.
there's-
Hey,
and
shout out to the rooftops,
Yeah,
by the way.
yeah.
I
And,
fuck
and there are
with
DJs
rooftops.
there. There are DJs
Yeah.
there for all of them.
Yeah.
There's a new sports bar with I don't remember the name. That's on South Boulevard. now.
Platform?
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
I've been there.
Oh yeah. We love Platform.
They be lit in platform like that?
Oh yeah, Platform lit, bro.
They have there's an organization called House Vibrations, and they usually
We know
play
them,
there.
bro.
Yeah.
Who
We
runs
know
House
about that.
Vibrations?
I don't know if we know who runs them, but we heard about them through Andy Blues.
Okay.
And they-
yeah.
and
Shout out
Shout
to
her
Andy.
out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
they play on Sunday night.
Yeah.
And, and then they play on Friday nights too. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of variety, but it's all spread out. You've got to really hunt for what you want to do and where you want to go.
Right.
That's all. But,
Yeah.
But that's how I cut my teeth on all of the stuff in Epicenter, and I'm telling you, the first couple times I felt like a little, and I'm an extrovert, but I was still a little bit like a fish out of water for
Right.
a while.
Right.
But then I just started learning how to dance. I jumped out on the dance floor, met some people. They did some, sort of helping me out and stuff. They said, look, go watch some videos, go practice in your house. I mean, if somebody drove by my house, they would have thought I was a crazy man, doing some dancing out on the living room floor. But it was enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you got to be able to have fun in your house.
Yeah. So
That's a fact.
so that really has been that's sort of the big picture. Those are some of the really cool things that have happened to me. Meeting all of you certainly is a part of that experience.
Yeah, for sure. Shout that out.
Being in a movie. I mean, would ever figure that would go on?
Right.
And meeting all the different people within different countries and being able to know that I can go. I felt safe at any club, in every club, no matter what country I was in.
Yeah.
It never mattered. So that to me is a testimony to the EDM community across the world.
It's a very loving community.
It is.
Very welcoming and very very helpful
And EDC
and
has
like peaceful community.
EDC has that plur, peace, love, unity, respect. Have you ever done that before?
No.
So give me your hand
Okay.
and do what I do. Peace,
Well,
love,
okay.
unity,
Respect.
Okay.
Hey, shout that out. Shout that
so
out.
when you're meeting people,
Yeah.
so and they even have their philosophy is plur, peace, love, unity, respect. That's what they're all about. So and I obviously from my background and my faith and everything, I certainly vibe with that. So
Yeah, all right with that, man.
that's it. That's what I do, man.
Shout you out, man. Hey, man, listen, though, before we get up out of here, man, you want to tell the people how they can find you if they want to find you or tap in, tell them about the spots you frequent.
Sure,
You know what
sure.
I'm saying? See how you jig on the dance floor and all that, you know what I'm saying?
If there are videos out there, it's not because I took them. People take them and then they put them out there.
I don't take them. They take them of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Worldwide. What'd you
You know what I'm
say?
saying?
International Lombardo?
Something like that.
Into Lombardo?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to be a basketball coach too, so I got called lots of names.
Dang. Man, you done it all, man.
I have. Let me give you my. I'll tell my two. I've got two Instagram accounts.
Okay.
One is AJBardo25,
All right, we got that one here.
and
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
and
there
then
he
the
is.
other one is Andrew, but it's spelled a little bit different. It's AANDREW, the underline, and then 125. And I post back and forth. There's no rhyme or reason to it. The AJ Bardo one was the first one, and then I started posting on the AA Andrew
Okay.
underscore.
That's his
There we
Finsta.
go. Yeah, that's the fencer right
That's
there.
his Finsta right
That's
there.
the
You know
that's the
what I'm saying?
AEM.
Yeah. That's the creeper account right there.
Disrupt
you know
up
what
the
I'm saying?
status quo. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
And
There
then
you
I'm
go.
on Facebook. I'm easy to find.
Sheesh. Pimpin'. Look at that. Look at that. Pimpin' Lombardo
You know
in
what
the
I'm
building,
saying?
baby.
Hey,
Look,
too
oh, there you
clean.
go. That's it.
Too clean.
Mr.
That's at
Pimpin' Lombardo in the
that's at
building.
the day club at Trio just about a month ago.
Okay.
Nice.
And then I went. That was it.
That's Shania Twain?
That was Shania Twain's concert a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yo, wow.
I don't even remember all the stuff I post, but
Good
there's
old
a lot of
Shania
stuff. I
Twain.
love lasers.
Good
the
old
laser
shit.
shows. Sometimes I'll post comments to either make people.
Oh,
mad.
yeah, brother.
Again, I have
You know what I'm
no idea who she is. She
I
just
don't know
comes
who
out.
that is.
Yeah.
No idea who that is, but she and I danced for a little bit.
Don't need to know her name.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
Know what that
Names are-
body do.
names
That's
are
how a real player is. You know what I'm saying?
True player for real.
Ask Lombardo for real.
So that's it, man. That's,
Yeah, man.
That's how it goes. You know, I get. Like I said, I've been called Swag Daddy. I've been called the Legend. I've been called the Godfather.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, real
just
talk. I
roll
was about to
with
say you want some mafia type of vibe, right?
I almost dressed in my mafia outfit. I've got a mafia outfit.
You know what? Next time.
Italiano too, right?
Next
yeah,
time.
Italian.
Hey,
Lombardo.
listen. Next
Yeah, yeah.
time, which I know you're gonna come back. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you invite me, I'll be back.
Bro, you're coming back.
Yeah,
All right.
we gotta have
Next
you back.
time, dog,
honored, I'm
wear the
honored.
mafia. You
I
know what I'm
will.
saying? Bring
It's-
that mafia gear.
it's
Next time we
honor.
all gonna get swagged out.
Right. We
all
all
gonna
gonna
get
get
we need to
swagged.
dress
We're gonna
up.
get fly.
And you know,
as
matter of
fuck in
fact,
this bitch.
we might just have to bring the street bus down and pull up on you at an EDM spot. You know
That's
what
what
I'm
we
saying?
need to do.
Yeah.
That's what we need to do.
That's what we gotta do.
We're gonna get fresh as hell.
Yeah.
And we're gonna meet you out at the club.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
That'll
find
be
some
fun.
young Jones in that bitch.
Just warn me so I can dress the way you want me to dress. That's all.
Nah, you put
yeah.
you put on what you put on, bro. We gonna match your drip.
I guarantee anything I put on will be a little bit extra for sure.
Oh, for sure. Hey, I like extra, bro. I base my life on extra.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Carpe diem. Be in the moment, live in the moment,
sure.
enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
You can't do anything about the past. You cannot determine the future, but you can live in the moment.
That's
So,
a fact.
That's all you got,
That's
really.
a fact. Damn. Let me
Right
drop,
now, it's all we got.
Let me drop a DeMarco with that. You know what I'm saying?
There you go. There you go.
Y'all know what it is, man. This is On the Rocks, where we give it to you straight, no chase. Hey, man, we back off that break. You know how we do in the summertime if you've been rocking with us all this time. You know what I'm saying? We off that break, and we don't mess with a fake. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
This is On the Rocks, baby. I'm Mr. D's with a bitch on her knees.
And
you know
that
what
boy, OTR Goose, back on the loose, baby. You know what I mean?
And as I always say, either say amen or say ouch.
Y'all know, hey.
That boy freaking in a motherfucker, what?
Don't
I'm
get
gonna
me
tell that to
started.
my girl,
Don't get me
bro.
started.
I'm still in that. I'm
Right.
gonna say amen or say ouch,
Say
baby.
ouch, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man. Like, comment, subscribe, or we'll find your mom and introduce her to the tribe. Y'all know what it is, man. On the Rocks. And we out this piece. Shout out to my boy Lombardo. Let's go.
My honor. Thank you, guys.
Yes, sir.
We know I can't say that. Dom the Monko.